the core of what businesses offer, taking apart their own materials. Today, it's Webintelligency and their top deliverables. We want to see how they claim to give you that competitive edge through, well, intelligence gathering.
Exactly. We've got their own document here laying out their services. Our goal, pull out the key stuff, understand their approach, and figure out what it could, actually mean for your business decisions.
Okay, let's jump right in. Market intelligence. They say it's about analyzing industry trends, dynamics. They mention market review reports. Sounds a bit generic, maybe. What's the real value there?
Well, it's about context, really, and maybe a bit of foresight. So instead of just saying, oh, e-commerce is growing, a good report might show which parts of e-commerce are booming. Maybe it's luxury goods or sustainable products and why. Perhaps there's a consumer shift you wouldn't spot otherwise. It helps you look ahead, basically.
Right, seeing the nuances. Okay, then there's competitor analysis. Everyone watches competitors, don't they? What makes this different?
I think the focus is meant to be deeper on strategy, not just, say, their latest product. So, for example, maybe a competitor suddenly pours money into TikTok ads. This analysis wouldn't just say they're on TikTok. It would try to figure out how effective it is, who they're reaching, and what that might mean for your ad spend. It's about their moves.
Understanding the why behind the what. Okay. And digital positioning, how does that work? Benchmarking your online presence.
Yeah, think of it like holding up a mirror, but it reflects you and your main rivals side by side online. It's not just your website traffic numbers in isolation. It's how does that traffic compare? Where are they getting links you're not? What keywords are they ranking for that you're missing? How's your social media buzz versus theirs? It shows you where you're strong online and, more importantly, where you're weak compared to them.
Got it. Comparative intelligence. Makes sense. Now, moving to competitive monitoring. This sounds more active. Real-time tracking.
That seems to be the idea. It's focused on tracking specific competitor activities as they happen, like website monitoring. If a competitor changes their pricing page or adds a new service, you'd get an alert, potentially quite quickly, allows you to react fast, maybe adjust your own offers.
So speed is key there, and social media monitoring. What insights come from that?
Beyond just seeing their posts, it's about understanding the conversation around them. You could, for instance, spot a competitor running a really clever LinkedIn campaign, analyze what made it work, or conversely, if they hit a PR snag and there's negative chatter, that's also useful intel. Might be an opportunity for you.
Okay, shifting slightly. Business intelligence. They mentioned personal profile reports. That sounds interesting. More than just a LinkedIn scrape.
Hopefully, yes. The goal seems to be a richer picture of key people, decision makers, maybe potential partners. So it might pull together their work history, published articles, maybe conference talks, stated interests. Imagine you're pitching a big client. Knowing the CEO is really focused on sustainability, well, that helps you tailor your pitch, doesn't it? Increases your chances.
Right. Personalizing the approach based on deeper insight. And business information reports. How are they different?
These sound more like custom research projects. Tailored insights for specific, big strategic questions. Like, say you're thinking of acquiring a smaller company. A report like this could dig into their financials, market position, management team, potential risks, all researched specifically for your decision.
Okay, so boil it all down. ROI. What are the big advantages Webintelligency highlights for all this market intelligence stuff?
Well, they talk about making smarter decisions, obviously. Using those market reports to guide strategy. Being more competitive because you see trends in competitor actions earlier. Using resources better, investing where the data points, getting products or services out faster because you understand the market needs. And ultimately, the big one, boosting revenue growth by acting on those insights.
Makes sense. And for the personal profiling reports, what are the specific benefits for engagement?
Yeah, they list things like better personalization, making your outreach feel less generic, more efficient targeting, focusing on the right people, smarter strategic decisions by understanding who the key influencers are, building customer loyalty, maybe through showing you understand their business needs better, and even helping different teams internally, like sales and marketing, work together better with shared insights.
So pulling it all together, Webintelligency seems to be positioning themselves as the source for deep, actionable insights, whether it's the market, the competition, or specific people. It's all geared towards helping businesses make better moves and, well, improve their bottom line.
Exactly. It's about turning information, data, into a real strategic advantage. That's the pitch.
Okay, let's leave our listeners with this thought. Looking at these different types of intelligence, the broad market, your direct competitors, or key individuals, Which one, right now, do you feel could give your business the biggest immediate boost or solve your most pressing challenge? And just thinking about focusing there, how might that shift your strategy going forward? Something to chew on until next time.